In the name of God, the most impregnable, the most holy. Besides myself, more and more people are coming to the conclusion that all is not as it seems with the passing of my dear wife Roya on the 12th of March 2019. Most of this suspicion is born from the behavior of local authorities here themselves, and that after multiple requests, which by law they are obliged to respond to, the Staatsanwaltschaft, the local district attorney's office, refuses to even acknowledge the multiple requests sent to them to hand over copies of the state autopsy report, since the case was handed over to the state medical authorities and taken out of the hands of the hospital the minute Roya arrived at the hospital in the early morning hours of the 12th of March 2019. Furthermore, the cause of death claimed by the local police makes no medical, scientific, or empirical sense. They have claimed that Roya passed away as a result of a diabetic stroke and that she was a diabetic. All medical records, as recently as the last blood and full medical exam in September 2018, proves this claim to be patent nonsense and outright false. Moreover, a stroke does not mean someone has no pulse. Myself and then our neighbor downstairs, as well as the ambulance medic, when they arrived, detected no pulse on Roya, which means that contrary to the police claim, Roya had had a cardiac arrest and not a stroke. For the police to get a crucial detail such as this wrong on their official cause of death report, and then for the district attorney to drag its feet for months to even respond to my numerous requests to hand over copies of the official autopsy report, which is my right by German law, means there is a deliberate cover-up involving the Berlin police, the DA's office, and the state coroner. As such, and given the bizarre behavior of Berlin authorities since the night of Roya's passing, I am now obliged to get the full weight of lawyers, as well as the media involved in throwing a spotlight on the unexplained bottlenecking of these authorities, who are violating local laws and are in point of fact in violation of these laws as of now. On top of that, to add insult to injury, a few of my political enemies online have recently been openly gloating about Roya's passing as they throw references around about quote-unquote polonium, quote-unquote heavy black and graphite suitcases and such, i.e. the same political enemies who are openly connected to both the far right and the Baha'is. As some may know, and as recent scandals have shown, the military, law enforcement, and judicial institutions in Germany are being vigorously infiltrated by the far right as we speak. And daily, the once vibrant democratic institutions of the German state are being systemically chipped away at from within. It should, however, be noted that this generation's far right is not the usual far right, which is anti-Semitic, but one that is fully aligned with Zionism and the State of Israel. Zionism and the State of Israel, who hosts the headquarters of the Hyphen Baha'i cult with its Baha'i gardens on Mount Carmel, which is a source of massive tourism shekels to the settler colony and its occupation regime. Both Roya and I have been public anti-fascists from the day we first met. Not to mention, both of us have been anti-Baha'is as well as anti-Zionists from before we even first met in person. This is where things are at. I'll leave this here for now. There's no divine proof, but Ali before Nabil.